Hello, hello. All right, there we go. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. So, for those of you who are just now tuning in, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Burjo Elise Fully Love, and I am the owner of B Elise Notary Services as well as the Notary Education Group. Every week, we get together on a designated day at a designated time to discuss notary related and business related tips. So, today, what we're going to be talking about is boosting your notary business, how to get listed where clients are looking. So, I'm going to give it just a little minute to see if we're going to get anyone to join because I love to have people join me so that we can talk and have some dialogue. I really hate talking and just not having anybody else talk to. Okay. So, it is currently 8:30 in South Florida. And it was a really nice day. So, for those of you who are fathers, grandfathers, father figures, happy Father's Day to you. All right. Hey, Swan. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, if you are watching, please drop your name and your location. I love to know who I'm speaking with and where you're watching and tuning in from. Hello, Swan. Thank you for joining. How did you commemorate the fathers in your life today? We took my husband out to eat at a restaurant that he chose, and we had some good food. And now I'm back home. And let me tell y'all, I'm sleepy. I am so freaking sleepy. I don't. I guess it's because I had a busy week, and I probably just haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep. So when I'm done with you guys tonight, I'm gonna go to bed because I am so sleepy. Let me pull up another screen because I want to show you guys and not just talk to you about it. We're going to pull up Google My Business and then talk about that, and then talk about Next Door, and then talk about some other notary directories that you should obviously be listed on if you're trying to get notary business. Also, let me pull up my notes for tonight. I've been making sure to jot down what I want to talk about so that I don't get off topic because I can do that. I really could. All right. So let me see. It's 8:32. I'm going to jump into it because I'm sleepy. All right, guys. So understanding your market. Okay. A lot of notaries, when they first get into the game, they're like, I don't even know who, you watch all these videos and you think automatically that title, escrow, um, freaking real estate, realtors, those are the target. That's it. But that's not just your target. Okay. You have a whole list of people and companies who use notaries on a daily basis. All right. So I would go over the list, but well, I can go over the list. Let me find my list here. But what I was going to say is it is different in every area, guys. Okay. So when you see other people marketing to specific groups and they are getting good leads, don't, hi, Stephanie, good evening. And then you're doing it in your area, but you're not getting anything. Don't feel bad. The market is area specific. Okay. So everybody's market is going to be different in different areas. Okay. My market may be busier than yours and vice versa. So don't ever think that, well, I'm doing everything this person is doing, but I'm not getting anywhere. This is because you need to learn the market in your specific area. Okay. It's super important. This is what the big businesses do. The only difference is they have people that they've hired to do that market research for them. If you are a solopreneur like myself, you're on your own, but you got to know what you're looking for, right? So let me find my list and then I'll go over it with you. I know I have it saved in my drive somewhere. Mm, let me see. It might be, let me see. List of companies. Not there. Um, Not there. Let me see if it's in my other drive. Uh, List of businesses, I think is what it is. List of businesses that that could use a notary. Oh, I hate when I can't find what I'm looking for. Let's look here, see if let's see if it's here. List of businesses, list of businesses. Well, of course it's not there. I can't get lucky. Great. I can't find it. Great. All right, I can't find it, guys. It's a long list of companies that use notaries, and I wanted to call it off to you to help you with the whole targeting your market in your area, and I can't freaking find it. Gosh, that sucks. And then, of course, when I'm not looking for it, then it's gonna pop up. Then I'm gonna be mad. But yes, Stephanie is correct. Doing a market analysis, basically market research in your area is super important because you want to make sure that you are targeting the audience that you need so that you can get business. Okay. Advertising to just any and everybody is okay, but it's not targeted and you're not going to get the best results. You'll get some results, but it just may not be the results that you desire. That's the whole purpose of what we're talking about tonight. Identifying your target audience in your area. All right. You may have a lot of attorneys, you may have a lot of senior living communities, nursing homes, hospitals in your area, tow companies. Don't forget that tow companies need you. You have the mailbox centers that need you for that USPS Form 1583 document that you need to fill out to get a virtual mailbox. I'm just trying to name some places off the top of my head. Bail bonds, they need notaries. Some of them don't have them in the office, and some do. Okay, some of the bail bonds are notaries, but if you know they're listed anywhere in the document, of course they can't notarize it. So that's another one. Mm, of course, the obvious, the real estate industry, period. Anyone who's involved in it, they are going to need a notary, obviously, because all real estate transactions most likely will need some type of notarization in order for it to be filed. So that's it in a nutshell. That's not everything, but that's just what I could come up with off the top of my head. Unfortunately, I can't find my list. Otherwise, I would have read right off of it. So, doing the research, doing the SEO when you're posting, okay? And I know that many people they're just not really clear about how to use their Google business page. So I'm going to talk about that. So Google My Business, setting it up and optimizing your Google My Business profile. Let me go ahead and share. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. Share my second screen here. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm going to go to, you got to have a Gmail. Okay, so you need to create a Gmail account. Most people have one. I have several, but my business one is benotaryservices at gmail.com. I listed myself as a manager, so I don't have to go there to look at my Google business page. But if you haven't added yourself, like your personal email as a manager, you will need to have your Google My Business page set up with a business email that you create. Okay. Once you've signed in with that, you see these dots here? These are all of the Google apps. And then you can click here to Business Profile Manager. You can also just type your business name into the Google search and it'll come up that way too. I'm going to go from here. I have 3 different Google Business Profile pages. So I'm going to go to my notary one. Well, I have 2 notary ones, but let's go to this one here. All right, so what you're looking at is my Google business page. Okay. And they changed it. They kind of took away the Google My Business app, which I really hate that they did that because using the Google search is just not optimal to me, but whatever. So, optimizing your Google business page, okay? You want to remain active. Remember, Google's job as a search engine is to provide relevant information for whatever you're searching for. So think about it this way. If you have created a Google business page and you're not active, what does that mean to Google when people are searching? That means that you're not relevant. All right. Does that make sense? An active page is a relevant one. All right. And then not only that, when you do add updates, okay, is what we call it for Google. So here, where you see add update, that's where you're going to create a post. So I'm going to click there. Do I want to add an update? Do I want to add an offer? Do I want to add an event? I'm going to put I want to add an update. And you see this here? This is the same thing as you posting on Facebook. All right? It's very similar to that. Okay? You're going to select a picture. Let me see if I can find a picture. Um, I've already posted this picture, but let's see. I'll do this. Okay? You want to add a description. If you're not really good with that, you can use ChatGPT. I do it all the time. All right. I'm going to open up another window. I'm going to go to ChatGPT. All right. And I'm going to ask it to just write me a caption for the following. Okay. So let me see here. I put mobile notary serving senior living communities. All right. Give me a social media caption with targeted um, keywords for this image, colon, mobile notary serving senior living communities. Notary serving senior living communities. Let's see what it comes up with. Sometimes you got to get really specific with what you're asking, but let's see. So it gave me this caption here, providing top-notch mobile notary services to senior living communities, ensuring convenience and peace of mind for our beloved seniors. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to put it here. Okay. And then you can add a button. And I strongly encourage you to always add a button to your updates. Okay. So I can put here, learn more, and then I can link this to my mobile notary business page. All right. So I'm going to open up another tab. I'm going to go to my website. And I don't want to just put my website. I want to take them specifically to what it is that this update is talking about. Okay. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to my mobile notary services page. I'm going to highlight the link. I'm going to go back to the page and my learn more button is going to take them here. And now I'm going to post it. And that's it. Okay. And this is what you need to do on a regular schedule that you prefer, that's convenient for you. But you want to create a schedule to where you are always adding updates to Google so that Google will show that not only are you active, but your information is relevant based on what people are searching. All right, so this is how this looks. All right, this is my update. Here's my caption, and then here's my learn more button. When you click learn more, where does it take you? Right to the page that I wanted it to. All right. So I'm going to close that and I'm going to close my Google. All right, so remember, what did I do? I went to the apps, I clicked Google Business Profile. If you don't want to do that, you can also type your business name right here into the search bar and it should pop up. As long as you're logged into the email where you created your Google Business Profile page, you will get all of these button icon options so that you can click and do different things for your page. All right, so I'm going to close out of there. And the next one I wanted to talk about was notary directories. Okay. So you have notary rotary, you have, wait, hold on, close this. Okay. So you have notaryrotary.com, you have signingorder.com, you have snapdocs.com, you have notary-.com. zigzig.com. These are all the notary directories that I get business from on a regular basis. So you want to make sure that you're listed on those platforms. Not only that, you want to make sure that all of your information matches. It is all the same across the board. Make sure your profile is filled out completely because people want to work with notaries who have a complete profile. Okay. People who don't take out the time to complete their profile are most likely not going to get as many notifications as a person with a complete profile. And don't forget that you want to stay active. Because I get regular business on all of these platforms, I'm always logging into them. So therefore, it's showing that I'm active. When you log in, it does a timestamp. So the people who are looking to hire you, they're able to see the last time that you were active in the site. So if the last time you were active on that platform is 6 months to a year ago, then it can be assumed that you're no longer working as a notary. I mean, you're not even logging into the platform. You just put your stuff on there and you left it. So not a good look. Make sure that you are logging in and being active. Even if you just log in just to take a look at your information, because I do this too. Take a look at my information, make sure that everything is updated, everything matches what it's supposed to. And then I log back out. Okay. So making sure that you are listed there, guys, super important. Another one I wanted to talk about was neighborhood apps and platforms. Okay. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nextdoor. Nextdoor is a community app for your neighborhood. I'm going to pull it up here. Okay. And you can also post here. But so with Nextdoor, you have to, it's just like Facebook. You have to have your own personal page first, and then you add a business page. Okay. So I've done that already. I don't think I'm signed in like that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to sign in. What does it say? It's been sent to my email. Where's my phone? All right, let's see. Login code. All right, and I'm in. All right, so here is my personal page. Okay, so it's showing the timeline for the personal page. Okay, but I have a business page. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to go down to my business page, which is here. Now they have changed quite a bit. It used to be where, thank you, Stephanie. I hope so. I hope everybody else is finding value in it too. It used to be where you had to, that you could only post once a day, I think is what it was. But now they've gotten a little less strict on that and are allowing you to post, but you're posting in your neighborhood. Okay. If you want to post in other neighborhoods, you do have to create an ad, and ad does cost money. All right. So You click the plus here, right? And you do a post. So I'm going to share a post. I'm going to share the same one that I did on Google. Okay. And then I'm going to share that same picture here. And then it asks if you want to do more. So we can see what else we can do here. Um, I can create an event. I can poll my neighbors. I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and click post. And it says here, free posts are shared with your faves and neighborhood. Expand your reach up to 30 miles with an ad. Okay. So if I wanted to create an ad, which I do, I'm just not going to do it today. You choose a goal. What goal do you want your ad? Hold on, let's see. Swanis. I didn't know you could have a business page with Nextdoor. Yes, absolutely. You are very welcome. So for your ad, you want to click a goal. Do you want to increase website visits? Do you want to promote a sale or discount? Or do you want to get more direct messages? This one is the most popular because why do you want people to go to your website? You want people to go to your website because your website is where all that information that they're looking for is. Okay. So click there. And I literally could use the same post. I could change the image. One thing about Nextdoor though is the images are, let me see if this size works. See, this size doesn't really work. It gets, some of the stuff gets cut off, but I guess that's okay. That's the only thing with this. And as you can see, you can't put a whole lot, what is it saying here? One by one. Mm, do it like that. Okay. So as you can see, it has me creating two different size images. Okay. And then here it gives you a very limited character count. So you got to be, see how it gets cut off. So if I wanted to, I can just ChatGPT to reduce the above caption to 120 characters. Is it words or characters? Let me see. I think it's character count. All right, so let's see what it does. Okay, this is what it came up with. Let's see if it'll fit. It fit without the captions. So that's the only thing about this one here. And then learn more. Where would I send them? I would send them right to my website page for mobile notary. Okay, I wouldn't send them to my Nextdoor business page, not unless you don't have a website. If you don't have a website, then yeah, I guess that will be the ideal thing to do is send them to your Nextdoor business page. Um, Another reason to send them to your Nextdoor business page is to get them to favorite it. Okay. I have just a few favorites on mine. I don't have a whole lot, but I got enough. I will put that here. Let me see, find my page. What is this saying here? Ugh. You see how sensitive it is? It's just like, man, uh, here. All right. So I would do that. And it's not letting me preview why. I have the characters. I have less than 120. So what is it saying? So stupid. Okay. Well, I don't know what it's doing. Maybe it's because I copy and paste it. Um, it's not letting me do the preview, which is dumb. Oops. Let me see. Yeah, it's acting weird. But yes, that's how you would create a ad. I wish it would let me. Let me see. So I wanted to show you how you spread it out. I'm gonna try to type this in. Top-notch mobile notary services. Senior living communities. Ensuring convenience and peace of mind for our seniors. Convenience and peace of mind for our seniors. You see, it's so dumb. So I had to type it in. All right, click preview. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, click next. And here it is. So you want to spread it out, reach neighbors within 3 miles. Okay, so I can do up to 10. You see how many people I will reach in 10 miles? That's a big reach, right? And it's just 10 miles. So, all right, so you could do that. Click next. And it's telling me that it's recommended that I do $5 a day, or I could do the $3 a day. Okay. So if you did this, you would have to pay right away and then publish it, and then it would charge and it would run for 31 days, right? Because, yeah. So like I said, I'm not going to do it. I could click publish if I wanted, but I'm not going to do that today. I was just doing this to show you guys how beneficial this could be for you. Okay, so definitely sharing with your neighbors. Okay, neighbors actually look for notaries on Nextdoor. They actually look for notaries on Google quite a bit. So I'm going to close this. All right. So, and then let's not forget our local Facebook groups. Okay, you can type into Facebook your town and your community may have a Facebook page. Like, for example, my community has a Facebook page. They have several. So I'm in two, I believe. See, here we go. I'm in Coconut Creek Moms Club, Coconut Creek Florida Residents. Oh, actually, I'm in a few. So look, Coral Springs Park. So I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4 community groups. And it allows me to post. You know, I can post and share in the group. I don't post a whole lot because they don't want you spamming the group a whole lot, but that's another option for you to share your services because I actually see people looking. And let's see, I see why you said next door ads were easier than yes, they're much more easier in my opinion. Um, less word count, you know, gotta play around with the picture size, but other than that, spread it out to the radius and run it. Now, another method of marketing that people just sleep on, I have no idea why, but newspapers, guys. People still read newspapers, okay? People still ask for business cards, flyers, and brochures. Let me show you guys my brochure. Now, for the senior living communities in the nursing homes, I have a brochure. The reason being is because those business cards are hard for people to read in the senior community. So having a brochure with big print, that's much better for them to be able to read and see all the services that you're offering. Okay. People really appreciate this. I also have a postcard that I have printed that I can give to them that has big print on there, get straight to the point of what I do and how they can reach me and how they can get my services. Okay. So don't sleep on the printed materials. I know everybody is pretty much digital, but yes, absolutely, Stephanie. Yeah. Those postcards and those brochures work better than the business card. I mean, because look at the business card, you know, small print, you know, and it's just like, it's just not really ideal for the senior community. Okay. But newspapers, the senior community reads newspapers. And with the rise of fraud and scam, a lot of seniors are having to get a lot of documents notarized because they're doing a lot of life documents. Okay. And it has to do with their finances, their property, their family, and they need us. They're going to the bank are turning them away because it's conflict of interest. And then some of the UPS stores, they don't want to have their hand in those type of documents. So they need us. And we need to make sure that we are catering to them in the right way. Okay. So newspapers, magazines. I get a neighborhood magazine to my house every month, I want to say. You can call your community or, the information may be in the magazine. You can get a listing in that magazine. I look at the magazine because they have so much going on in my community and I have kids. So I actually flip through the magazine. I look to see if there's anything I'm interested in. And if I'm not, then I chuck it. But if I am interested in it, I'll circle it and keep it so that I can look back at it at a later date. So and I know you're like, but if I just started, I don't have the money, and I get it. If you don't have the money, that may not be the route to go. But you do know that as your business grows, you're going to have to invest money into your marketing. And it does work. In the beginning, I couldn't afford to pay for marketing either, but now that my business is flourishing and I'm doing very well, I set aside a budget for my marketing and I pay for marketing. And the paid marketing, it does way better than my free marketing. Not to say that my free marketing doesn't work. I'm just saying my paid marketing works way better than my free marketing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So I think And then let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all because I know you're like, okay, well, let's Google how many people read the newspaper still, all right, or buy it. So in my area, I'm just gonna look at my area. You can do this on your end too. How many people read Sun Sentinel News? All right. So it says that 10.1 million readers still read the newspaper. Let me see. And that's weekly. And it's saying daily so 31.1 million readers read the newspaper monthly. 21.9 million readers read the newspaper weekly, and 8.7 million readers read the newspaper daily. So why are we not? It's not even that expensive because I've looked into it. It's not that expensive to get a listing in the newspaper, guys. So why are we not doing that? If you have people looking in the newspaper, why are we not doing that? They can cut out your ad, put it on their not microwave, put it on their refrigerator for when they need it, take a picture of it from their phone, you know. Not everybody is on Facebook. Okay. Absolutely, Swan. You get what you pay for. All right. So look in your area. The newspaper in my area is Sun Sentinel. Um, my mom, she's in St. Lucie. So I forget what the name of hers, Gannett, I think is what it is. So look in your area, look up the newspaper and check out the ads, see how much they are. Check out your community magazine that's coming to your house. Reach out to them. See how much it costs to get a small ad put in that magazine. That magazine gets circulated throughout your neighborhood. And as you can see, just from me showing you on next door, there are a lot of neighbors within a 10-mile radius from me. Okay. That was a lot of neighbors. I don't even remember the number it showed, but it showed a lot of people within just 10 miles of me. So imagine if I spread it out. Okay, Sun Sentinel paper covers um, a couple counties, I believe. I think. I don't think it's just Broward. So hopefully, I've given you guys something to think about. Okay, Stephanie, see, you were paying attention. There you go. See how many people will see me in the newspaper, in the magazine. So yeah, like I said, it costs, but getting the reason why I share those print options. Oh, well, there you go then. Thank you, Stephanie, for that. The reason why I'm talking to you guys about printed options is because I don't want you to fully rely on digital. Okay, digital is the way of the world, but digital it has its glitches. at times, okay? And there are some people who are just not digital competent, you know? And so, as part of knowing your targeted audience, be sure that you can get the word out to people in different eras. You got the digital era, you got the pen and paper era still, and you want to be able to talk to both of them. All right. So, this is why I'm sharing magazine, newspaper, your neighborhood app. I am so surprised about how many people are in my neighborhood on next door. And they post like almost every day. It's like, wow, and I'm not on there all the time. I just go on there and um well, I will tell you, I do go on there sometimes when I hear my kids talk about something that happened. I'll go on the Nextdoor app and it will tell me, like, hey, this happened in the neighborhood, or this is going on in the neighborhood, especially for Halloween. I get a chance to see what houses are going to be having like the big setups and like giving away the big goodies and stuff. And they tell people, like, come over to our house. We're having a big setup and stuff. So it is beneficial. It really is. And because I've serviced so many people in my community, in my neighborhood, when people ask for a notary, they automatically give my name. And that means the world to me. So being able to have your customers be your word of mouth is absolutely ideal. All right, guys. So I am going to wrap up this live. Did anybody have any questions? I hope that the information I share with you tonight is beneficial, and I hope that you will try it. And if you try it, please let me know. I always love to hear when the information I share with you guys is being utilized and that you're having some success with it. That makes me very happy. All right, guys. Well, then, since you don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and log off and I'm going to lay down because I got an early day tomorrow. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you again on next Sunday. Good night.